Welcome back.
Welcome back, Calvin.
Thank you.
I take it your computer took a giant dump.
No, my network took a giant dump. Now, that's 2 bloody weeks in a row, and I'm starting to get really fucking jack of it. I'm a tad pissed off.
It just randomly dies on you?
Yeah. My provider tends to send a sync signal down the line every so often, and when it does so, it locks my router. Because they are sending a sync signal that is supporting their newer routers, not supporting their older generation routers, which is what I'm still using, and as a result of which, it locks up every interface on the router. And I've complained to them about it, and they say, well, then upgrade to the newer router. Well, I shouldn't have to. If this one works fine, they shouldn't be sending down corrupt fucking data that doesn't support their older friggin' router. They issued this. Yeah, sorry. Bit pissed.
I'm going to be quiet for a little bit.
Yeah, cool.
Let's see if this works. Or if there's... Oh, it works. Ow, 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 ow. Found ourselves again. Wait, where is our power network set up? Alright, there it is. Batteries. We have a total output of 1.3 gigawatts.
So the old 1 or 2?
No. Excuse me, we can store our total yeah, output is a lot. It can store a max total of 449 megawatt hours at the moment. And that's not all of them. Reactors, we're saying at 812 megawatts.
Nice.
And we're currently inputting about we can take a total input on the batteries of 1.8 gigawatts. And we can total output 1.3 gigawatts output on the batteries. So total power output with everything running at max would be 2.1 gigawatts. I might have added in a few batteries.
You think? Just a few?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'll be useful when the shield comes online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to make a recommendation that we power the shield solely off the reactors, and then the batteries are just a panic.
Yes.
Yeah, but the batteries will be useful for initializing the initial stabilizing shield stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're good power regulators.
Yeah.
I need an asteroid eater.
A what?
An asteroid eater.
Uh,
Mining drilling ship. The reason why I say that is because, you know, this uranium GPS marker you got there, Luna?
Uh-huh.
It's an entire asteroid. Well, it's a little sub-asteroid, but...
Nice.
how far away is it?
171.21 kilometers.
I'm just trying to clear enough of the stone so that I can actually get to the mining of the portion of it. It's a sub-asteroid. It's like the little sub-asteroid that we've got around at base.
Yeah.
A bit bigger than that one though. And I can't see a way into the asteroid, so I must have just picked up on it with a welder or something, a drill I should say. Because there's no way, there's no way into the asteroid that I can see.
I think it was one of those ones we found with the mining carriage that's currently embedded in the asteroid.
Could be actually. Let's just use the big ship and use the right click on it.
We'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some food. Just park myself in a relatively safe location. Alright, be right back.
Okay. Well, this might seem like a slow way of doing it, but by the time I get to the uranium, I'll be able to mine just about all of it out, so...
Oh, good.
Well, I'm shaving the asteroid. On a right click, I'm just sitting there, back and forwards, up and down, basically shaving a flat... taking a flat surface of it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, well, I've got 40 meters still to travel through before I can get to... Well, actually, the uranium notification point is actually in the center of the node, so I'll have less than 40 meters to go to get to it. In fact, I get a couple of different notifications based on where I am. It actually changes location. I'm glad I put the extra 2 drills on.
They were a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Truthfully, this would probably be an ideal location to set up an automated drilling platform.
Probably.
But we kind of need the uranium now, so I'll just mine it out when I get to it. Yeah, I think there's actually 2 deposits in this asteroidlet,
Mm.
because it's the marker bounces between 2 locations as I sweep back and forwards.
Oh, interesting.
I think that's good. I think that's very good. Hopefully there should be quite a bit of uranium here.
Yes. Would scare the living to beepers out of people.
Okay, we've just hit the edge of the uranium. Excellent. Still 30 meters, 35 meters away from the marker, by the way.
Oh wow.
So this is going to be a rather large uranium deposit by the looks of it.
And I'm back with food.
Welcome back.
Right. So how's it going, guys?
Good, good, good. This uranium deposit that I'm at is huge.
I need to come over with my miner.
Once I can clear some of the excessive rock, maybe, yeah. Because it's...
Kaladin might want to jump over here so he can pick you up.
Yeah.
Because it is 171 kilometers.
That's right.
Yeah, we're running on fumes right now.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second.
Well, we're probably not. It's just that the uranium is being allocated into weird places. Like assemblers.
None in the assemblers that I can see. Assembler 1 has a couple.
Hmm. And I'm still shaving rock, but I've only just hit the I've just hit the edge of the uranium deposit. To give you an idea, man, I've hit the edge of the uranium deposit, and I'm still 25 meters from the indicator for the uranium. Sorry, 35 meters.
Like how?
Okay, I transferred what uranium we have into the 2 large reactors. And it looks like you were doing the same. So
Yeah, I was just pulling into cargo containers.
cool, and it's also pulling them to the small reactors.
Yeah, because I've set
So
up.
it's balancing it out. Yeah.
I've set up the small reactors so that Tim will try and maintain 10 in each. If it's not enough for 10 in each, it will balance them across it. And the large reactors are set for 100 each, and again, if there's not enough for that, it will balance across it.
We have 11 minutes of reactor fuel.
That seems a little bit wrong.
Our production is going nuts. I set up a bunch of stuff to be manufactured.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically you put a huge draw on the power system. That's fine.
Yeah, well, we kind of need it.
Oh, hell
It's stuff we were low on: plates, pipes, tubes,
yeah.
Power cells.
power cells. Yep. I may have taken. Yeah, I took 120 of the power cells to get my jump drive going.
No, you're fine. I'm just, I need about roughly that much right now to do the last 2 batteries. Oh, never mind.
And of course, keeping in mind, whilst the batteries are not fully charged, that's going to put a huge draw on the reactors as well.
It will, yeah.
Yeah.
And so the time that it's giving us is based off of reactor. It's not based off of battery because
exactly.
reactors are first.
Yes.
So by the time this is done, we'll be looking about approximately half a gigawatt or so in just battery power.
That's good. It's a pity we
So
don't
it's
need
not
iron, because there's tons of iron over here where this uranium is too, by the way.
Why am I not surprised that there's iron everywhere?
It's a shattered donut.
Ooh.
Rather large one. But this is a small little asteroid let thing off the side. Much like we've got a base there, but this one's bigger.
I kind of like the one that we have the base built on.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I can't extend the battery room any further because we're pretty much right at the very edge of what we can support. Well, not at the very edge, but we're about almost, I want to say like a third of the way down Kaladin's hangar slash production area.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I can go further, but
But should we?
probably not.
Ooh, that's tight.
Especially want to make sure that we keep the power area protected.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's in one of the thickest part of the asteroids, which is good.
Yes.
Now, what I am thinking is I'm seeing all these junctions at the bottom of what Kaladin did. I'm thinking maybe we should put some hydrogen tanks in there.
Yes. We also need to drastically ramp up ice production, mining as well at some point.
Yep. Especially since there's going to be another hydrogen ship coming online.
Yeah. So I think if I were to put in the other two reactors, that would give us sufficient. No, give us 1.2 gigawatts in reactor power. We'll have 1.3 or more in output with about a half a gigawatt in storage.
And if we really get desperate, we can bring on some hydrogen engines.
Yeah.
If we've got the stored hydrogen, that is.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking here, looking at it through the spectator. If we turn the area between where I have the battery and the backup reactors and the hangar into like a hydrogen storage farm. Is this a silly idea or is this a good idea?
It's a good idea.
What? Where?
40 meter radius. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Are you watching my stream, Lunar?
No. No. I'm watching Kaladin's right now. Well, there is also that pipe that goes up into the upper part of the donut as well.
True.
It goes nowhere right now and does nothing. Because my original idea that I forgot about until just now is to actually put a bunch of H2O2 generators up there. So that could be our gas production and storage.
That would work as well. That's a really meaty section of the asteroid too.
Mm-hmm. And H2 tanks do like to explode.
Wait, really?
Yeah, very teeny tiny, but they do damage blocks around them.
Okay. So, well, actually, if we put a hydrogen storage farm and production area up there, we can tack on a couple of dedicated, like large reactors up there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of help expand our reactor potential in more areas than one.
Okay, Mad, you want to do some mining?
Yeah, I probably should do some mining.
Cool.
Let me.
I'm just bouncing back now. Here's jump drive. Just remove that. And somewhere here I've got a marker for base. There it is.
Yeah, you want to continue greebling there, Linner?
Hmm?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna actually work on my ship.
What did that just say?
I am working on getting the internals up and running.
Alright.
Okay. Jump drive, jump destination base, distance approximately blah 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 blah. Confirm, yes. Why am I not jumping?
I don't know.
That was a... Okay.
Everything all right?
170 kilometers. For some reason, the jump drive won't engage.
That's weird.
Wait for the bloody stream to catch up to what I'm doing. I don't care about PlayStations. Okay, if you're looking at my stream, I can go jump. Jump destination is base. Proximity to coordinates 170 kilometers. Achievable percentage to jump. Yeah. Way to transport. Operational jump drive. Seated crew. Yes. Nothing.
We're a second between 90% power and 1% power. A lot.
Try just...
A blind jump.
I was just gonna say try a grid power reboot.
Just going to try blind jump first. Yeah, blind jump is fine. For some reason it just did not like the thought of actually jumping to the base. Unless the GPS marker is on the opposite side of the asteroid and when it was trying to jump it was trying to collide to the asteroid.
I think it is. Just
Yeah,
be careful
I'm
coming in.
I'm on the I'm on the uranium side.
Yep. The only
Oh.
reason I stay careful coming in is because my ship is out so far.
Yeah.
1 second, Calvin. I'll do. Do you need a dock?
That's a good question.
Because if
No,
you have something
actually,
you
not
drop off-
really. No, not really.
Alright.
So,
Did you grab any uranium while you're out, or?
no, I haven't. I've been busy shaving the rock down to the point of being able to access the uranium.
1 second, let me.
Just trying to get my orientation. Ah, there it is.
It's the skink. Have fun, you two.
Oh, absolutely.
There, you
Try
sound like
not
you're
to
about.
blow up in one place.
No.
I hate to admit it, but you sound like you're about to pass out.
No, it's just my my throat. I was having a coughing fit, which is why I said I was going to be quiet.
That makes sense.
I apparently still cannot talk too much.
It's probably not a good idea to talk too much then.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So let me turn on my thrusters.
And this way. We'll try jumping back this time. You ready, Med?
Yep. I'm attached and in the seat.
It still jumped just 2.7 kilometers away from it. Oh, come back up here. There we go.
Yeah, that's one of the safety features. Is it gets you within 2,000 kilometers of your destination.
There's a little asteroid just down here. Sorry, slight detour.
Fine.
I don't know of this asteroid, so... I don't know if there's anything of use on it. Is that ice?
I see iron.
There's iron.
Silver.
Silver, cobalt.
Cobalt.
It's cobalt. It's only a little one. Yeah, it's only a little one. Okay.
Would you stop chewing on the box, you dingbat?
That's cats. for you.
Sorry.
That's cats for you, though. See this round ball in front of us?
Yep.
This round ball in front of us is all uranium.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I've been
Look at this.
shaving it. And as you can see where I've revealed some of the uranium.
Alright, that's where I'm going to sink the first hole.
But this whole big ball is actually uranium.
Well,
So have fun.
well,
You should be good there. I'll sit back here so that I can provide you with a lot of light.
probably going to get a little bit of stone with this as well, but I figured.
That's alright, I'll process that. As soon as you offload it, it processes. That's no dramas. That's the advantage of having a mobile processing facility with me. Just doesn't worry me about stone because it chews through it pretty quick. It's got 4 speed modules on it, so stone disappears pretty quick. I seriously am contemplating putting a gravity generator on this thing, though.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, you're looking at about 25-meter radius on that deposit of uranium. And I say that deposit because there is actually another marker over here. So I think there's actually 2 superimposed deposits in here. Ah, hang on.
I currently have my thrust set to auto,
To auto push.
yes. Well, I've just turned on thrust override on one of my small thrusters.
9. It's that one there is actually a 9-meter radius deposit. And the one you're at the moment is about a 20-meter radius deposit. So there's more than one deposit in there that are overlapping.
Awesome.
So it should be quite a flippin' lot of uraniums. I mean, just look at how far you've gone so far. You're 22 meters away from me already, and you're still going through it.
Yeah.
And that's just from where you started, crumbs. There's only a thin shell of stone left on the surface covering this part of the deposit here anyway, so... And there's another entrance point over here, which is about another 18, 20 meters to the left of where you started, to be honest. So it's, yeah, this whole asteroid is uranium. And this other one over here, it looks like it's all iron. Just checking to see if there's anything else amongst it.
We're doing okay on iron, right?
Oh yeah, we're doing fine on iron. We've got 2.5 million iron ingots at base. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good on iron. Although, if you wanted more iron, this asteroid is it.
Yeah, we're at 2,631K
Yeah,
of
so
iron ingots.
2.5 million K. 2.5 million iron ingots, yeah. Whatever, some shit like that. Oh, Guppy, frig off.
I'm safe in my hole.
You are. Just don't overload your... You've been veering to the right. Just don't overload your cargo capacity. Otherwise your drills actually will not drill nothing. It will just destroy us, stuff says.
I just finished loading one.
I kind of wish that when your drills were full, like they would go to half speed and they wouldn't actually like drill anything anymore. So it was kind of an indication of, oh, hey, my drills are full.
Full, yeah, that's what I reckon would be nice too.
The best way around that at the moment in Space Engineers is with a mod.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there is a way with a programmable block and an LCD screen.
Yeah, being able to see the capacity.
Yeah, looking at the capacity of the drills.
So I think I'm most of the way through the asteroid because I just hit rock.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go.
Come back and dock up.
Well, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way through so I can get a general idea what's going on.
Yep.
Sounds like you're rocking it there, Mad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
try.
You set it up for me.
Yeah, he did.
I hope you do remember who I date.
I know, but when she says it, it's way more hilarious.
Oh my goodness, this deposit is huge. It is 68 meters across. Yeah, 68 meters across. You just went through 68 meters of uranium in one pass. And you popped out the other side.
Yep. So there's some stone, but we can always use silicon.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that whole deposit is 68 meters across. That's just where you went through.
So we're getting about approximately 60k off of this run alone.
Cool. rotate a bit. Roll that way. Yep. Keep a bit more. Yeah, keep rolling. Yep, that's it. There you go.
Space Ninjas wasn't so janky even with mostly vanilla.
Okay, so yeah, 112k, 122k uranium you just pulled in.
So, let me take a bite really quick.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good chunk of uranium.
That's just his first pass through.
Yep.
There is probably another 10 passes like that I think he's going to be able to do before he even comes close to exhausting this deposit, to be honest.
I am glad I pointed out the uranium.
The GPS marker, yeah. I'm glad I came and investigated to see what the hell this was, because whilst I made it, I couldn't remember making it. How's that for shocking?
Nah, I screwed off to the right a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, jeez. So max capacity on this sucker is at roughly 600,000 kilograms.
Nice.
I'm going to try and keep it relatively even so we get as much uranium as we can out of this pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a reactor on this thing? No, I don't. This thing's solely battery and hydrogen.
Yep.
I mean, it hasn't. Does it have any? Did I remove the engine?
Actually, I'll let that process all the stone first, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ah.
You have Euler speed on.
Speed.
Alright.
Like the 370k of stone that you dropped off, it's only got 148k of it left.
Nice and speedy.
Yes. But I figured I'd process all the stone first. And then let it chew away on the uranium. My reactor here is got no uranium in it anyway. I've been running off batteries, but that's fine.
So we might be able to actually breach about 2 gigawatts in output with the batteries.
Yep. That's good. Far out, it's windy here today. We've had some pretty intense storms the last couple of days, but today is just windy. Really, really windy. And that's all the stones, so now we're processing the uraniums. Pretty quickly, actually.
Oh, hey, Calden.
Mm.
Did you watch the clip I posted?
I did. Fortunately, it
think?
was halfway through the clip that my internet decided to die. You're rolling a little bit too, man. Just need to roll back clockwise a little bit.
Alright.
Quite amusing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But fortunately, YouTube had actually cached up locally, so I managed to watch it whilst I was waiting for my internet to reboot.
Nice. No, yeah, I found that really funny at the when it was.
We
in the
don't go
game.
shooting off the hip, yeah.
You did not just eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass,
Mass destruction. That's right. Yes, yes, indeed.
And you are not some cowboy shooting from the hip.
And we've processed like 4 uranium already. 4 ingots.
Holy cow!
Which is equivalent to only about 1k's worth of uranium
Mm-hmm.
ore. At the moment it's going into my reactor because it's flagged to maintain 10 uranium in the reactor.
Yep.
But
Not a bad idea.
well, I originally had it set to maintain 100, but I took some of it out to put on the reactor that I've got on the mining platform over at the silver deposits. And then when I went to base, it actually ripped all the uranium out of my reactor in preference for other uses.
Oh dear.
Why is there so much stone with uranium?
Your miner looks a little bit battered up there, Matt.
Is there something smoking?
No, just the paintwork.
Kind of intentional.
Yeah.
It's a miner.
Okay, so that was another 110k of stone and another 114k of uranium. We're sitting at 223k of uranium plus 10, so 233k of uranium being processed at the moment.
Oh, nice. And you actually have a lot of ice on that ship too. 14k.
Yeah, I do.
That's good. Because you need it for that ship.
Yes. Yeah, well, I stopped off at the silver mine, and I mined some ice over there, and I mean, it's still processing to try and fill this tank even, and it's got a long way to go yet. It's only at 12.4%.
I don't feel so bad at topping off on off of you right now.
No, that's fine. Like I said, it's a compact ship, but it's a mobile base if you want to think about it, because you've got a reactor, you've got refineries, you've got assemblers, you've got jump drive, you've got storage, you've got weapons. The only
If you
thing I
like-
don't have is a
actually-
cryopod. I could stick a cryopod in here, and the damn thing would be just an absolute micro mobile base.
Well, it is very much of a scout ship,
It is
an,
absolutely.
Mhm.
an independent scout ship. Alright, I think we got one more pass.
Yeah. I actually came up for the generalized design of this ship years ago on a stream. The original, well, what was that? The original Gecko, it was called. That's why I've maintained the lizard type naming scheme for this design.
Ah.
The original Gecko, which is actually on the workshop. I actually designed it and built it on stream, and I actually got feedback from several server admins thanking me for it. They turned around and said it was the most stolen ship on the server because it was so versatile and so compact that people would just come and steal it. So I've got several different designs of the Gecko. There's the original Gecko. There's a Gecko Mark II, which is broader, and the nacelles are actually stuck out a little bit further. But the overall compact design I've always liked. It actually works really nicely as a large grid, versatile ship. Very versatile ship.
And to completely enclose in their armor and actually have walkways in armor, you only need to expand by about 4 or 5 blocks.
If that, yeah,
total.
exactly. I mean, the truth is, I could fully encase it now. I'd just have to move the Gatlings and the thrusters. I could then encase everything else and then stick the Gatlings and the thrusters on the outer shell.
And battle me for the steel plate and grids.
Absolutely. Fight is on.
I got those on power cells.
Oh yeah, you can have power cells. I've got the batteries I need. Yeah.
I would hire if you're making a variant of the Gecko on the LFP server, right?
It is a variant. It's making use of your tiered stuff, so it's actually a lot more compact than any design I've actually come up with. But yeah, it's still a variant of it, which is why it's called Frogger.
I would make a recommendation to ensure that that it is either armored and or shielded, or and both actually.
It's going to be shielded. Oh, I've got to put some shield generator on it. I'm using the Tier 5 Gatlings on it, which are... I'm the only person using the Tier 5 Gatlings at the moment, so it's going to be interesting to see how they go.
They're basically like vanillas, but better.
Yeah,
and
I figured.
And before anyone says, "Oh, you're just using vanilla on such a heavily modified server," these are tiered vanilla with weapon core.
Yes.
So
and
there's a
I've
pretty good
gone
chance-
Tier 5. I've gone the maximum tiered. So they're going to punch
They're going
like
to hurt.
Oh hell yes. But I do
They're-
want to
they're
put a shield on it. So that'll probably be the next thing I'll try and do. Hopefully I'm going to have the time to get on tomorrow. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not 100% sure what's happening tomorrow. So, but my aim is to try and jump on at some point and spend a bit of time on there at least.
Mhm.
But you're right. Being inside the hangar made it more playable. I was actually able to build and not completely rubber banded and molasses all over the place too badly. It still had molasses, but not as bad.
Well, when you're playing is generally during the peak time of the server anyway, when we can have up to 9 people.
Exactly.
When you're playing it at, oh my god, 30, which main suspects are Unique, me, Chevy, and Rex.
And there's next to nobody. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually fairly smooth, assuming we don't have issues with mods and
Exactly.
the fact that weapon core is updated to core systems.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually had to disable the main gun on the base because
Yes, I know. I was there when we discovered that it was causing the big issues.
yeah, and I was kind of bummed because that thing packs a heck of a punch.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
To be fair, though, the base does. It's self-proud when it comes to dealing with just general crap.
Mm-hmm.
And I will admit, I've been very good. I've not added a mod, and I haven't petitioned to add a mod. The mod is Star Wars Turbo Lasers.
Yeah.
Completely standalone, ready for weapon core.
Yeah.
I don't know how much people here are into Star Wars, but
Oh, Star Wars, Star Trek, sci-fi. Just use the term sci-fi and you pretty much cover everything.
yeah. Or an easy credit, please.
Oh, yeah.
What's really funny is you were talking about how your ship is basically going to be basically a tiny mobile base.
Mm-hmm.
This cargo hauler is not. This thing will be a full-on, basically mobile base.
Yeah.
Unintentionally. It's kind of why I was going a little crazy with the number of large cargo containers.
It was actually a really good looking ship, and really good at its design purpose is actually Nolan's ship.
True. True.
It's light combat cargo hauler.
Nice. Yeah, the little ship I'm building is basically I am building a VTOL
Fighter.
A VTOL space-based almost A-10. It's designed to zip in, zip out.
I think we stored it last time because you weren't there, and
No, that's fine. I'm glad you did, because then that cuts down on the number of grids. So,
And I will freely admit, I am really not a huge fan of people who start. I understand where you were coming from because you were on vacation, then you got sick.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But one thing that does annoy me, especially when dealing with space engineers, is people who come in and start something and never come back.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to finish that ship so bad.
You're
Mostly
probably gonna
because
like
I want to see how janky it is with the rotors.
Janky? Don't know what you're talking about.
if you want janky, hey, you're welcome to the right place.
Mhm.
Right. But yeah, no,
I know. I felt bad that I wasn't able to join to get that done, because I know it was kind of in the way.
yeah. Again, we understand that you had a reason why you couldn't show up in that. And also that's all I really care about. Is like, look, if you have a reason, I'm not really gonna raise an issue. But if you just show up one time, start a build, and just never show up ever again,
That's just rude.
yeah. I might just delete the grid and save a blueprint of it. It's like, okay, well, you're not going to be here, and I kind of don't want to deal with that.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, no, yeah, get on it if you can. If not, totally understand. Yeah, I've kind of converted a portion of the bunker I built into like a enclosed building area. And I'm currently working on making myself a space-capable fighter.
Okay.
Using some of the modded thrusters, hydrogen thrusters we have, since
Yep.
we are quite literally sitting on one of the largest deposits of ice in the game.
Well, yes.
I also want to go. I will admit, I want to explore because since we have the Agartha War mod, I really want to go off and explore the world a little bit more and see what I can cause, see what issues I can cause, see what I can poke.
You're being a bit dangerous there. See what you can poke.
It's all for a little bit of fun. I mean, come on. The server's not the server was not ever designed or intended to be a nice little safe place to build.
Oh hell no.
Why do you think we're starting on a planet? Which is one reason why some people said who hate space. I told them quite bluntly, like, look, if you start in space, you'll probably die.
Mm-hmm.
Because space is, now that server is very, very hostile.
It is. It is.
Mhm. I noticed that.
Heck, we even stress test the shields a little bit last game.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
Only slightly concerned. Maybe a lot.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I just need to go AFK and get some food. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, Lunar.
Hmm.
Yeah, excited for the Star Citizen changes?
I saw that. They look good. Very hopeful for the future on that.
Yeah.
I know I'm sounding less and less enthusiastic, and my apologies, but it's starting to hurt. So
No, I understand. Whatever it was, seemed to take you out pretty badly.
oh, most cults do. They go right to my chest.
That's unfortunate.
It's not a surprise because history of asthma for me. So
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that would do it. Right, we're at almost half a mil of uranium.
Yay. And yes, I am actually really excited about that.
Oh, you're fine. Honestly, I'll probably do another run, so wait till Callaghan gets back.
Yep.
We should probably call it quits after that.
Probably.
Because I hate to say this, but you're sounding like you're about to pass out.
I'm not. It's just my voice. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to pace myself. So I'm actually doing fine. It's just my voice that's crapping out on me.
What's uranium? Right. Next time we come here, we bring a asteroid eater.
Okay, I am back, but I'm on push talk. But I'm
Welcome
back. Thank you.
Welcome back. We have about a half a mil of uranium.
Sweet. So, have you think that's about enough? We should head back.
How much does how much ingots do we get per 1,000? You know?
Not off the top of my head, no.
I think it should be enough for now.
All right, then let's head back and we'll offload this to the main base and let the refineries there deal with processing it.
Alright, I'm getting to the point where I'm probably going to have to call it quits for this server for the night.
That's cool. Can understand that. I'm thinking we probably should pretty much see about closing the stream off anyway. So it's sort of been a few hours.
Yeah. Let's see, you have time for me is within 3.5, and you guys started at 6 my time?
Yeah, about that.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's been about 4.
welcome back.
We bring much uranium.
Yay! Well, I went through and fundamentally changed a big portion of my ship.
Last minute rework.
That's why it was skeleton still. Kaladin's thing is going to be more advanced than mine. I only am going to carry 2 basic refineries and 2 basic assemblers, just for emergency repairs. But basically, it's a hauler.
Alright.
That makes sense. Mandy, if I could get you to move the miner back off to the main base, please.
Okie dokie.
Whee!
Yeah. Ooh, mining transport.
Bad bug. No Steely.
Is Bug harassing you?
No. Not yet.
Alright, more to your starboard and a little bit back.
No, drat. I think I just.
Then you're going to
knocked
want to go
something.
up
Ah,
more. a little bit more. There you go.
Excellent.
I just knocked some pieces loose on Draki's little tug.
Oops.
I will deal with that next time we play. Let's see, uranium 540k we brought in. And we had 72 left.
Awesome.
It looks like the battery is finished filling. That's why we still had some uranium left.
One second, I need to go check on that on those guys.
Although the station claims it only has 5 minutes of fuel remaining. It's a giant fat liar.
Okay, I'm getting some really weird rubber banding here at the moment.
Yeah, you were standing there like you were floating. It was weird looking.
Don't think the game could decide whether I was actually mag locked down or flying or jetpacked.
Yeah, you were doing the falling animation, so it wasn't quite sure what to do.
Right. All the batteries have been made.
Good.
That'd be right. The main base stole all of the ice that I had in my ship.
Sounds about right. Our base is greedy.
Very.
Right. Battery and backup power room have been built. They just now need lighting.
Yay.
And I've also added doors too.
Oh, wow. We're jumping up to 90% usage every now and then.
Yeah, it's from having to charge all the batteries, unfortunately.
It's going to get interesting when the shield emitter is online.
Well, we're charging all the batteries at the same time as we're actually running all the refineries flat stick.
Yep.
Yeah. Hi, Panda. Oh, we're back, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got a maximum total output of 2.6 gigawatts, and we're pushing it. We're blowing it out every so often.
Yep. reactors are running flat out.
We are back up to 148 ingots of uranium across the whole base, so
Good.
I just turned half the refineries off actually.
Good idea. Oh, and I finally built an ATM, so for when you go do the unknown signal thing, you can actually deposit your credits.
Cool. Turning off half the refineries, we've now got a stable 5 hours of power.
Good. Yeah, we were just chewing so much power.
Exactly. We're only total output is only 33% of our total capacity now. So those refineries, those 5 extra refineries, made a difference. I could probably turn a couple of them back on.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I've turned off half our refineries and our power is stabilised now at 5 hours of power.
Awesome. 1 second. Again.
What the heck? The server deleted a bunch of the stairs and stuff that I made. Even though they were attached. Like, I made sure that they were attached to other things. To the main base.
That's weird. Where were they?
Right over here by where Mad's, there was a stairway over here where Mad's, power, room is. So right down here, like you can see the remains of it, it went all the way up here.
That's weird. Okay, I'm going to say that the base actually did run out of uranium, and it was drawing just from the batteries because all these batteries are just about dead. They're recharging now, but they've got 4 black markers on it. There's no 25% charge in them or anything like that.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we were eating the batteries, okay.
I'm back again. Sorry.
All good.
Hello? Alright.
Yeah, all good. I was just noting that our batteries are almost dead. They're charging now. They've only got 200 kilowatts of power in them at the moment and charging. But it looks like the base must have run out of uranium at some point because the batteries are just about, well, they were just about completely depleted. And that was probably why we're getting the warnings, is that the batteries were pretty much dead.
Okay. Alright.
They be charging now, though, because we're getting uranium in the reactors.
Okay. So I'm thinking next week, next time we do this, I might work on the other side of the reactor room. Get 4 large reactors up and running.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that way we can have over 1 gigawatt of power. No. Oh, we're trying to put the catwalk back in.
Yeah.
Are we short platinum on building field emitters? Still says we're short platinum.
Yeah, we didn't. We haven't gotten any platinum, I think. So
Our reactors are running at 99.9% output at the moment.
All of them?
I'm just looking at the total power grid, and yeah, reactors. Output is 826.3 megawatts out of 827. We're using 99.9% of our reactors output at the moment.
Yikes.
And that's because we're charging the batteries. Most of that's going into the batteries. Actually, input 827.1 megawatts is going into the batteries.
Yeah, we're getting about just under 1 megawatt from the solars.
Yeah. But our current total output is 873.7 megawatts out of 2.6 gig. So we're only using 33.4% of our power output.
So we'll have good burst output.
Very good burst output at the moment. We're outputting from the batteries 46 megawatts out with 104 megawatts going in. So they are charging. But we're pushing the reactors just as well. We've got that uranium because that's the only thing that's actually keeping the base actual functional at the moment. And I've turned off, well, there's 3 refineries that I've turned off. I've actually turned 2 others back on. So we've got, out of the 10, we've got 7 that are actually currently processing.
So what you're telling me is we need more reactors.
We need more reactors and we need more uranium, yes.
All right. So we'll need to I'll need to work on setting out locations for the next batch of reactors. Actually, no. I feel like I could probably put 2 more into the space I have in the reactor. 4 more down there.
Also, the 300k of ice that I had on my ship, we've got a whole 13k of it left.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's trying to refill large tanks.
You know what? I think that this is a good note to end it on.
I agree. I'm going to go and bunk down, I think, and we'll close it down there.
okay.
Guys got significant progress. Right.
Absolutely.
1 second.
And to everybody in stream, thank you very much for stopping by. I do apologise about the break in my transmission a couple of hours ago, thanks to network outages. But thanks for stopping by. Hope you'll check back. If you haven't done so, hit that follow button and get notified when I'm streaming next. But until next time, yeah, happy engineering.
Have a good one.
See ya.